Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today I just want to have a little play here. I got these really cute little vintage inspired buttons from Spotlight here in Australia, and I got some of these Chanel sticks or pipe cleaners, but the ones that are, I don't know, they've got different sizes, like go from small to large. This is the fluffiest I could find. I wanted to try and get some plush ones, but I couldn't find any plusher than that. So I want to have a little play with something I seen on, it was on Pinterest, but it was inspired, it was actually an really old-fashioned Christmas decoration. And so I picked up this vintage music paper. It's just beautiful, from the op shop, and it was just yelling out to me to try and have a go at making something with these. Now what I want to do first up is you'll need, if you want to make it yourself, you're going to need book page and glitters, and you could put any sort of buttons on, I suppose, but I just thought these buttons looked really vintage. So anyway, what I'm going to do is similar to the paper rosettes that I made, the vintage paper rosettes with the ladies on it. I actually cut up 4 pieces of the book paper, 25 centimeters or 10 inches by 5 centimeters or 2 inches, and I've concertinaed them up. I'm just going to join them together. And then I've got my hot glue gun turned on here because I want this to glue quickly. So I've got this little 1-inch circle, and I'm going to join these ends together. What I'll do is I'll link the other video up, and you can see how I made the other paper rosettes as well. But they're pretty easy to make. Okay. And then I'm going to squish all that in like that. Okay, so I'll bring my hot glue gun in, just hold it in there like that, and I've got my silicone mat down this time so I don't get hot glue over everything. Sorry for the noise in the background. It's our water cooler. We've got a heat wave here today, and we've got the aircon on, and I've got a coolie towel around my neck, and I've got that on me as well. Oh, it's so bad. And then put some glue on. That's coming undone. Oops. Some hot glue on that as well. And we'll stick that on the back, just to keep everything together. I picked up this little jug at the op shop. Isn't it cute? I'll just keep my little sponger in there. I'll just sit that on there while we do something else. I'll cut these sections. I'll let that to dry, and I'm going to cut this into 3 pieces. So we've got 2 of the fluffiest bits in each section, like that. Okay, and this one here, I mean, you could just glue it to the back, but this one here's got a little an eyelet because they're buttons. So I'm going to thread all of these through that button. I'll put 2 through and then get the 3rd one in. They should fit. They're not that fat. Come on, get in there. Okay, so we've got to get them in the middle so the fluffier pieces are on either side like that. And I'll put the third one in. That worked better. Right, now I want to spread them out like a star. I've seen some vintage decorations made like this, and they look quite pretty. And when I seen those buttons, I thought, oh, I might be able to make something like that. Alright, so just even them up. And they look even. Like you see some old vintage Santas and they use these for legs and arms, and they're pretty cool too. That one's just a little bit longer. Alright, so get them all even, and I'm just going to hot glue gun them in place. So they don't move. And this one here, the white one, I'm going to cut it so they go in between, but they're not going to fit in that little buttonhole again, so I might have to have a little play with them. So I have to dry my paper rosette. Alright, what we're going to do once that's all dry is age it all. Give it a distressed, aged look. Get up any little spider webs. So I'll distress the rosette. And I want to do each of these white Chanel sticks, not too much, just enough to make it look like, you know, it's been sitting around and used for the last whatever years, brought in and out of the Christmas box and touched and all that sort of stuff. So I'm not aging it a lot, just a little bit on there. Just in random spots. I also want to do the same to the red one, but I don't like the stark red, so I'm going to put a little bit of my white ink pad, see if that does what that does. It sort of tones the red down just a little bit. I've got some fluff on there, and I'll scrape it off later. Okay, so you can see that has distressed it a little. It's just taken the red off the edges, and I also want to put some of the vintage photo on it as well. A little bit on his beard, just to sort of, you know, distress it a little, and I think that looks better. Alright, so we've distressed all that. And now I might I'll glue this. Oh, hang on. What will I put on there? I was gonna put some tiny tinsel around it. I think I got this from Spotlight as well, so I'll just do that with my glue stick. A glue gun, sorry, because it takes a while to stick otherwise. Oh, it gets in a mess. Gets on Oh, come on. Stick on there. Just try and make it look round like the piece of cardboard. I love old vintage Christmas things. Always have. Always have. So, oh, I must show you this that I got today at the op shop while that dries. Where is it? Check this out. Absolutely beautiful vintage decoration. There was this one for 50 cents and this one. Absolutely gorgeous. I think I'll put them in a Christmas junk journal one day and like stick that to one side of the page, and when you open the page it opens like that. Yeah, so I'm going to tuck them away and do something special with them. Alright, that should be dry. Now, let's put this Santa on the front here. Okay, just going to center that. And just push it so that so that that button goes through. And it's sitting down all nice and flat. And then I want to just glue the white in between the red. Okay, so that's the little front piece that I want. The little spider webs off it. Now what I want to do to juice that up a little bit is to use the glitters. So I just snip that off, that's a bit long. Oh, that one's a bit long too. So using the hot glue gun while that's still going, I'm going to put little glitter balls on the end of the Chanel sticks for the pipe cleaners. So you've got little glitters all over the ends of the pipe cleaners. And oh, this thing just comes out everywhere. I want to put a hanger on it. So just put that in there, in the creases. Oops. And although like I was sort of a bit afraid that the paper might be quite fragile, and it is, but when you do it like this, I don't know, it tends to stiffen up. It's weird how it does that. Yeah, I've got that on, and I wanted to edge it in some glue. I'm just going to put some glitter on that. Looks pretty. So edged up that. Got glitter everywhere here. Now the last thing I want to do is stick it onto the front. Just pull off any spider webs that are going crazy. I think that was an overlap of, yep. I'll put some hot glue on it. That in the middle. And you've made one really, really pretty vintage inspired Christmas decoration. How cute is that? Just make sure his head's up in the right spot. Going the same way as the handle, the hanger. That is so cute. So happy how that turned out. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed this video and I'll catch you next time. Bye!